Appreciate you being here. Hats off to the Dolphins. They played a very good football game. Outcoached us, outplayed us, and won the football game. So bottom line is this falls squarely on me as the head coach. We were not prepared the way we need to be prepared. Our schemes weren't up to snuff, and we weren't prepared to execute the way we needed to. So that's it, not on one player. Our players played their hearts out. They worked hard all week. They did everything they could to be prepared, and we just weren't ready. That's on me. Okay, what questions do you have?
John, defensive or Dolphins defensively seemed like they sent defensive back blitzes a lot. Was that something that they had shown before, and was that something that you had been prepared for?
That's something they've done all year. You know, we worked on it all week. We didn't have a good enough plan for it, you know, as a group, and we didn't execute the plan that we had.
It seemed like a lot of times the guys were getting out of the huddle late. They were snapping the ball with under 5 seconds left a lot. It just seemed like a lack of rhythm. What do you attribute that?
I agree with that. You know, it was hard to get first downs. You know, so it's hard to get a rhythm when you can't get started. You know, too many times we didn't get started. There were too many 3-and-outs, and there was some crowd noise and things like that in terms of communication. And sometimes you've got to handle blitzes. You've got to put plays together that are a little more complicated. But that's no excuse. I mean, we just didn't handle it well. They're blitzing us, and we've got to handle it a lot better. And that's on us as coaches.
John, I know you don't want to make excuses for a short week, but overtime game on Sunday, traveling, short week, humidity, how much of that was a factor?
That's the nature of the beast. I mean, you know, it's a road Thursday night game. It's hard to go on the road on Thursday night, but we've done it before and we've been successful. We just played poorly, and it's because of our coaching. It starts with me, and I didn't do a good job getting these guys ready.
Obviously, football's an emotional game. Is there any possibility that your team saw a 2-17 and decided?
No possibility of that. We watch teams on tape. We know who the players are. We know what they're capable of. We know it's a National Football League. We're very conscious of that.
John, how do you balance out? I mean, obviously a disappointing loss, but also you're still 6-3. How do you kind of balance that as your message to the team?
Well, that's the reality of it. We've got to go to work. We've got to be a lot better. So if we're going to win next week in Chicago, we're going to have to play a lot better and coach. We'll play a lot better because we'll coach a lot better in Chicago.
John, what happened on that Wilson play at the end there? Was that a miscommunication? Or?
We weren't ready. We didn't do a good job with it. It wasn't coached up well enough.
John, just overall offensively, 9 punts is obviously not what you want. Is there an overlying theme of what kind of happened, or what you guys were seeing?
Yeah, we didn't handle the blitz well at all. You know, it was basically, all out, zero coverage blitz. We're getting it on second down, almost all the third downs, and we just did a poor job of it. And we didn't have the plan that we had wasn't up to par.
John, is Tavon injury minor or?
I don't know yet. Haven't had any reports since he left the game on that yet.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, great. Thanks.